you gotta be so fucking obnoxious?
Pootie Tang.
Welcome back, Mr. Zircon. You're a piece of shit, and I love you. Oh, Mr. Zircon got it.
That's what I thought you were kind of singing at first, was that Star Wars theme. Wait, what the hell is that doing in this game? Give me that beam, baby. That's perfect. That's spot. Spot on. Am I supposed to go to another sector right now? I don't know if I'm supposed to or not.
I don't know what you're supposed to do. I don't remember.
I don't play shitty games.
Oh,
I think I need the boots for this part.
Have you heard about the new Star Wars coming out?
Which one?
7?
No.
Yeah, 7's coming out.
Well, I know it's coming out, but like, is there new information on it?
All that I know
I think they announced the cast, didn't they?
Yeah, they announced the cast.
Carrie Fisher, Mark Hamill, Harrison Ford are in it.
Yep. Woo! And even the guy who plays Chewbacca.
Oh, that guy?
And even the guy who played R2-D2.
Ted Wilson.
Even the guy who played R2-D2.
Doug Chafe.
And the guy who played C-3PO. So basically, all the main cast will be returning. I don't know what for.
Probably just cameos.
Yeah. But
like, probably just to have like some reason for anybody to go see the movie.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's probably the reason why they're in the movie. It's just to sell the film more than anything. Because I think most people don't want...
Oh, and Hayden Christensen's back.
I personally don't really want another trilogy.
Yeah, I mean,
it was fine the way it was. You don't really... it's like... There's a bunch of extended universe in Star Wars for you to make more stuff off of. Like, why don't you make, like, a movie based around Boba Fett or something like that?
Yeah.
Like, like, maybe, like, what he's been doing, like, in between what happened, like, in Empire Strikes Back and all that shit.
Did you hear what Disney did? No. They said everything that is in the extended universe is now not canon. Only the movies are canon.
They don't have any right to say what's canon and what's not, I think.
Yeah, I know. They say they're not going to reference anything that is in what they consider not canon.
I don't know. I don't like what... Like, I'm trying to think. Like, Star Wars Force Unleashed 1, if you get the good ending, I would consider that canon.
Yeah. And all the Force Unleashed, not canon. None of the...
I don't think the sequel would be. Unless it is, I don't remember.
The only game that is canon so far...
I think it was the first one, wasn't it?
Which one? What?
The first Force Unleashed is canon.
Yeah.
For the ending.
I think...
I don't know about the second one, but
I think the first one is canon, and I think... also...
I would say the first one is.
Sure. What you call it's canon. The MMO.
Old Republic or whatever?
Yeah, the Old Republic.
I think Knights of the Old Republic would be canon too, at least like the first one well. It's not?
Nope.
I thought it was because it took place like 4,000 years before whatever.
Yeah, supposedly it's not, so... We'll have to,
I don't know. Like, some of it is and some of it isn't, and that's fine, but I mean, like, it all depends on what it is, I suppose.
Pretty much the only thing is, hey...
They're just saying that none of it is.
Yeah, they're giving it a huge... Yeah, no, none of it is. And that's kind of like,
I don't think it's your right.
Really,
like, you didn't make it. Like, I don't know. I
mean, sure, you own it now, but... People are always going to just believe what they want, so...
Yeah. It's like, just because you say one thing doesn't mean it's going to be true for everybody.
Yeah.
Like, if we've been thinking this way for a while, it's like, that's not going to change shit.
So, get used to it.
It'd be like Bungie saying, like, Halo 1's not canon anymore.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Halo Wars is not canon. That's fine.
Yeah. Or Halo Wars is canon or whatever. They'd be like, okay.
Halo Wars is the only thing canon. We're only going to RTS right now. For Xbox.
Halo Xbox!
So yeah, that's all the news for Star Wars.
I still
Some
think
good,
that
some
they,
bad.
I still think that they should make those games that got canceled, like 1313.
Yeah,
whatever.
I would like to have 13.
It's a real big disappointment that they scrapped that shit, because that game looked pretty. I mean, I didn't see a bunch on it, but the idea was pretty cool. You know, I always thought it'd be kind of neat if they had like a game that like centered around like Coruscant. You know, because Coruscant's a pretty bitchin' place.
Yeah, it's giant sky city basically.
Yeah, exactly. Or fucking Cloud City, bro. Can't go wrong with Cloud City, man.
And those double plane thingies.
The stupid cars that they had.
I think they were called A.
They had a name.
A-wings?
They had a name. I forgot.
Yeah, I
what
think
it
it's
was.
A-wing. Because
Forgot
the
what it was.
X-wing was the obvious.
I think
it was the
A-
Y-wing.
I think the A-wing was the Jedi Starfighter looking one.
The red one.
No, it's like the actual, like the one that I think they are flying them in the beginning of episode 3. I think.
Oh, those things.
I think those are called A-wings or something.
Maybe.
I don't remember.
But I know there's X-wing, Y-wing, A-wing. I think there was a B-wing.
I don't know.
I think that was the bomber.
You know what's
Y-wing.
funny about
Fuck it.
You know what's
Not
funny?
canon anymore.
Yes. You know what's funny about like Star Wars is like there's like a lot of that extended universe stuff and all the lore and everything, but they don't go into great detail about like any of it really, like in the movies.
Yeah.
Like you only like read, like you find out about it by reading about it. It's like it exists and they have names and everything.
But why would anyone be like, hey, make sure you get into that X-wing?
Not the B-wing, which is that one over here,
Yeah.
or the A-wing,
It
which
would
is
just
this one over
be,
here.
Hey, get into your ship.
Yeah, but like, because like I mean, like they've got like each race like has a name, but they don't directly say what it is
Yeah.
usually.
It's the clap block.
Or like the Twi'leks or the whatevers and the Hoogan-Dugans or I forget, but in a series like Star Trek, it's like they make it apparent like that you know what each thing is.
Yeah.
Like what each like they even go I think a little bit into detail about like the specific like mechanical aspects of the ships, like what gear is on it and like what the different positions are.
Yeah, it's
like,
definitely more about, the fine details.
Yeah. Star Wars is just like there's a bunch of shit.
Have fun.
Hello? I'm sorry. I was only trying to help. Back up. Don't make me.
But the thing about Star Wars in comparison to Star Trek is like they have like a very limited amount of time to show you all of this stuff because of the fact that they only had 6 movies to go off of. Whereas Star Trek spans like God knows how many episodes and movies. You know,
It's in a utopia.
yeah, it's crazy. I mean, it's just like they've got a bunch of a shit ton of stuff that I don't even know about in terms of Star Trek.
We don't have a lot of time. Speaking.
Different captains, different ships.
I think there
Borg.
was- Damn those Borgs. They're the only ones that
Daniel Hopkins here is going to take me through the
really
great clock,
fuck
man.
shit up the most, I would say.
I remember like one part of an episode where they like somehow got transported, like somebody like willingly transported themselves onto a Borg ship, and there's like fucked up shit inside or whatever.
Yeah, they do that a couple times, actually.
Well, I would imagine so.
It's because it's the only way to really hurt the Borg.
Yeah,
Sonic brainwave scrambler. People wonder why we keep this place to
yeah. I remember like bits and pieces of certain parts. I forgot which one I watched the most. I think because I never really watched Next Generation. I saw the one part where Patrick Stewart's Robin Hood, and I'm like, alright, this is weird. and then
Access denied.
And then, like, it was mainly the one with Shatner and Nimoy, which is just Star Trek, right?
Yeah, that's Star Trek.
That was just the original.
And then Next Generation was with,
Yeah, that was with Patrick Stewart and nobody else that I know of the name of.
Will Riker.
Will Wright. Rick Riker.
Rick Riker. No, it
From
was
superhero movie.
I know a couple of them. Fucking Ben Davis, Jerry Lewis,
Jerry Lewis.
Tim McGraw, Michael Ironside.
It's always Michael Ironsides.
Are you kidding? Orvis was the
Michael Ironside.
Jack White.
I only
over your past.
I only know Michael
Hey.
Ironsides because he did the voice of Sam Fisher. It's the only way. That's the only reason I know him. Jack White.
And
All you have to do now is
Ted Leonard.
oh god, what's her face?
Whitney
Natalie
Houston.
Portman.
Whitney Houston.
Yeah, that's the whole
Natalie
whole cast.
Portman. Simon Penn.
Oh, and Ian McGregor.
Ewan McGregor. Mark Hamill. Harrison Ford. Carrie Fisher.
Betty Davis.
Joan Crawford.
Buddy Holly.
Marlon Brando.
Who's Marlon Brando? It was just some guy.
Oh, what's that one guy's name? Cary Grant. He wasn't it. Rowan Atkinson.
Zach Galifianakis. He'd be so young.
Zach Brown. Miriam Linky. Jonah Hill.
Fucking hate Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill would totally be a red shirt, man.
He better be.
He better be a red shirt.
But not next gen, because red shirt means he's a captain.
Oh, okay. So I didn't know that. Oh, yeah, that would make sense because Picard has a
Yeah.
red shirt.
At the start, yellow shirts were.
Is the yellow one's the cannon fodder in that one?
No one's completely can fodder. I mean, yellow shirts were security teams, and normally security teams are the ones who died.
Yeah.
And blue were like engineers and stuff.
In the original,
But then, or no, blue was medical.
in the original, now like, fucking Kirk had like that shitty like puke green color.
Yeah.
Is that like a standard issue in that one, or
No, there's.
is he just special? Like he likes the shitty puke green color.
Yeah, he liked the shitty puke. The ones that I remember is there's red, there's yellow, there's blue, and then
That's all I remember.
I think that was it. There might be a green
And
still,
then the
but the
puke-
green are like for
And the
special.
puke, and then the puke green. No, he had the puke green, like the yellowy puke green color.
Yeah.
It's like that was, and like he was the only one who had it.
I don't even remember that. I remember him always, normally wearing yellow because yellow was the captain.
It's like it's more yellow than it is green, but it's not the same yellow that like everybody else has.
Yeah, he's got the captain's puke green yellow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he's got the shitty, like nasty color that nobody else wants.
He likes it.
I don't know. I mean, it sets him apart. I mean, it clearly makes him the stupid palette-colored captain, I guess.
He fucked people.
Yeah. Did he bang a green chick or something?
Yeah, I believe that was the most notorious one, is that he banged green chicks.
I would.
I believe I even watched that episode, but I didn't understand it because I was so young when I first watched it.
It'd be like Jay from Clerks when he's like, "I'll be the first motherfucker to go to an alien planet and fuck an alien." See, that's what Star Trek's all about. It's about discovering the
aliens?
unknown. You know what I mean? What if there's like an STD that makes you immortal or something?
Yeah, so
So I mean, that's what
Get
Kirk's trying.
fucking.
That's what Kirk's trying to find out. Maybe they're like all like Asari chicks where they can just like reproduce with anybody. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So I mean, like, there's totally like that possibility. I mean, that's what Star Trek's all about. I'm not trying to joke around there. I'm being serious in that
Yeah.
respect that they're trying to figure stuff out. They're trying to discover shit.
It's all
the whole
about,
point. And I think that's a pretty cool idea for a show. Honestly, like that in and of itself, it's like just discovering what the fuck is out there.
just finding out if, there's other life and
That's down
what's
to
it
bone.
like.
Clearly, I mean that's they're after fat chicks or whatever.
That's the second part. That is the second most important thing. Are they capable of, talking to us? Do they want to bone? I'd bone an
if
alien.
you check off number 1, step 2 is immediately ask to bone.
Yeah. I would bone an alien.
Would you really, or are you just saying that?
I have no clue. I'd have to see it first.
Yeah.
That is really the only thing. Is I would have to see that alien.
Alright, Hanar.
That's the tentacle ones?
Yeah.
No, that's Mitch's.
Oh.
Love you, Mitch. No,
So between you and Mitch, it's like... you know what we just said in the last one is if we can go all about the next
Yep.
episode without talking about sex, and we already
Yep.
lost that with the boning part.
Yep, we
But I was
failed
gonna say,
pretty
like,
quick.
who, like... I think you and Mitch are the only ones who, like, have, like, specific things sexually that you like.
Well,
That's
that
a little off the beaten
has,
path. A little off the
that
beaten
has
path
been
anyway.
said.
That's been said. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
you
you
guys
don't-
could be into crazy shit that I don't even know about, but, like...
You could be into crazy shit that I don't know about. Now you're gonna deny it and say I'm not into nothing.
You watch gay porn to see if you were gay. I never did that. Because I'm like, I don't want to... I'm not interested in watching two dudes boning. It's not my forte, you know what I'm saying?
I don't think I ever watched gay porn to see if I was gay.
Little Mitch, we had that conversation.
Did we?
Yeah. We had that conversation. Like, Little Mitch watched, like, 17 hours of gay porn to see if he was gay.
Yeah, I think that was only Mitch, though. I don't think
I swear you said it, too, that you, like, watched it at least once. I'm not trying to put, you know,
I
words in
just
your
don't
mouth.
remember. Yeah, I don't remember this conversation, though. That's the only problem.
I'm not trying to put words in your mouth, but I'm just saying that's what I remember. And I gotta be the straight man and be like, oh, I never watched gay porn. Except on accident, maybe. It happens sometimes. I don't know why, but it does. Because there's so much porn out there. Like, it's stupid how much porn there is. It's fucking dumb.
I believe in the fact that like 90% of the internet is porn.
Oh, yeah. I think they did a study on that or something like that. It's like 90-some% of the internet is porn. Have you ever watched hentai before?
Yes, I have.
What are your thoughts on it?
I watched it last night, actually.
Really? For real?
Yeah, it happened.
Was it a clown one?
No. Hentai is normally never about clowns. To my knowledge, I've never seen a clown hentai.
I'm sure you can find it.
Like,
You've got ogres, like, fucking chicks and shit.
yeah, but this is Japanese-based stuff.
So?
They don't have clowns over there, to my
How the fuck
knowledge.
do you know? Have you been there? Have you been there recently enough to know that they have no clown porn there?
I'm gonna have to ask Dennis about this.
Ask Dennis. See if they've
I will.
got clown porn. I mean, that'll give you more reason to want to go, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Why are we talking about this?
Because we have to know.
Hentai's weird, man. Like, I've seen enough to know that I don't like it. And when I mean enough, I mean like 5 seconds worth.
I can get off to it, so
I can't.
Well-
I'm like, I just find it weird.
you're a depraved man there.
Yeah, I'm deprived of hentai, clearly.
Yep. Oh, I pooped my pants. I'm sorry.
I don't know, hentai's weird. Like, I can't, like, ever get the thought out of my head of, like, somebody having to sit there and draw that and animate it and shit. And they're just like, man, this is boring. You know?
No.
Like, that's my thought, because he's just like, this guy has got to sit there for, like, 18 hours a day looking at this, like, one shot of, like, this vagina or something like that. And he's given, like, the 3 frames of animation of, like, a dick going in and out or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's just like, I'm so done with this. I hate this job.
You see, I
poop my pants, too.
I like the art style of most hentai.
Oh, I like the art style. Oh, my. We're way over. Next time, we fight the hypersonic brainwave scrambler while watching porn.